Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue French, we have ptosbizogsh, I think. And spawn on the north side as the red Dutch, we have sakulaadc. I probably butchered that as well. I don't know how to pronounce either of these names, to be honest. Nope. Remember to hit that. Now switching to players. Neither player has their deck selected in for the AS maps. We got the House of Fanar, which also gives you access to the Everzone Warriors and the Sacred Band Infantry. And over here we do have the House of Witten, which can give you access to the Trabants, Saxon Crusaders, and to the H2 Castle or Keep. Fort. That's the board I'm looking for. These bears being unbearable.
Climb.
Envoy moving around. Rene de Chaplin, or Champlin. That's the name of that explorer. Over here we do have a foreign name. Oh no, deck selected. The French does have a shipment available to select out a deck. Probably go for couriers or economic theory at first.
Votre ordre?
So no deck selected. For the Dutch, there is a deck selected. We got villagers, bank, food, wood coin, pikemen, infantry attack, infantry hit points, bank wagon, church upgrades, Irish brigadiers. We got more wood, halberdiers, skirmishers, more skirmishers, infantry combat, hussars, routiers, cavalry combat, fort. Irish Swiss pikemen, infinite falconets, factory, and factory. For the French, we got second. Couriers, food, wood, coin. Cent Seuss. Increase armor and hit points of pikemen, halberdiers, and crossbowmen. So your archaic units get additional hit points and armor. Brings infantry hit points, team hand cavalry attack, and cavalry hit points. Wilderness warfare, wood coin, team range infantry attack, cavalry combat, dragoons, falconets, couriers, skirmishers, Recluse regiment, ships 6 hussars, 2 cuirassiers. Haven't seen that card before. Cuirassiers, dragoons, culverins, factory. Oh, only one factory. Both decks are nothing too spectacular, though the French deck is a little bit different for some of those cards. Red's now eyeing for trading post. Very nice. Apparently some deer in the water. I'm trying to think of a funny name to give them. Water force puppers? Either way. Got a market going on up here. The French is eyeing for the logistician. Over here, the Dutch is eyeing for the governor.
Yeah.
Hello.
8 villagers on wood right now for the Dutch. Minimal villagers on food. Looks like maybe eyeing for a bit of a bank boom, though we don't have any villagers on coins, so he's eyeing heavily on the wood for... Maybe he's eyeing for some early aggression with barracks or something. We've got an outpost here. French is still aging up, going for a big line of research as well.
Commando.
House going up. Outpost is being put out here, and he is going to eye to build a forward stable. The Dutch designed for some aggression here, as I thought he would, but I was thinking barracks, not for stable. Navajo scout trying to
Commando?
punch that villager. Does he have a knife or does he just punch? Just a scout, you can probably just leave that, ignore it for the time being. It does have a knife there. Be careful, he has a knife. Outpost going on up, stable being built as well. The Dutch does have a bit of golden coin. He may be eyeing for some hussars. Usually deploying out hussars, usually the French MO, which he's going for barracks and has arsenal on the field. And it's a really early arsenal. What is the French thinking getting that out so early? It does cost 250 wood, which is a little bit expensive at this moment in time. We do have a number of pikemen here. Pikemen would be useful versus the stable and for the outpost. He may have scouted this out. Let's see. It does not appear he knows about it just yet. The Dutch is now eyeing for a shipment of pikemen. Very nice. And some hussars. 2 pikemen deployed on the field. Navajo scout moving around.
Oui. Votre ordre? Oui.
Got a wave of hussars there. There's 3 at the moment. An artillery foundry? Is that for some grenadiers? What is going on? The French not being aggressive, the Dutch being aggressive. Isn't that usually backwards? French usually aggressive with a wave of hussars. And Dutch are usually a bit campy with their banks. But we've got a good number of pikemen on the field versus pikemen. That's supposed to be relatively equal. Hussar will be countered by pikemen. The French are eyeing for a handful of crossbows, which he does have this, which does improve his archaic units.
Votre ordre?
Which may be a good idea. He sees his opponent going for a pikeman as well, so maybe a good idea for him to get that research sooner rather than later, but just make his pikemen superior. Add just armor, right? Yep, well, so the pikemen will have 20 melee armor rather than 10. Crossbows again, hussars, not a good engagement there overall. Some of the pikemen got hit, force them back.
Votre ordre?
15 versus an army of 12. More hussars in the way. Pikemen will be a good counter to them. The Dutch does have quite a bit of food and gold stored up. No wood being collected, so designed for an A jump, I believe. French right now does have plenty of gold or coin. Needs more food. Navajo scout will be killed off. He didn't need to send all those guys back there. Could just use 1 hussar. And the French going for a shipment of coin? Okay. He doesn't have church improvements, so I'm not sure why he's going for that much coin. Now aging up to the marksman. So he's got a shipment of coin. Looks like the Dutch advanced next stage. I wasn't paying attention to see what one he went for. Not the one for additional town center. More hussars. Dutch designed for a round of skirmishers, which would be very good versus opponent's current force. It would be far superior to the pikemen and will counter the, or far superior than crossbow will counter the pikemen. More hussars and musketeers being employed by the French. There's a shipment available, probably going for the falconets. More forces being coming up. Now he has the H2 going immediately for the falconets and bring another shipment. Maybe a good idea to go for the skirmishers. Right now it's rolling out some culverins, which does have a forward artillery foundry like that. He doesn't bring a second one, nowhere near enough coin for it. One culverin now deployed on the field. Now I'm for a shipment for Routier to go along with the Routier he's pulling on out. The French are falconets almost one field, has another shipment still available. Trying to make his advance. Falconets popped on out. Culverin will take a couple shots to take them out. If the Falconet's able to close it distance, he will be able to kill it off as well. Going for a shipment of veteran musketeers. Probably too many villagers queued up at the moment. Quite a bit of food. I think he just deployed out bank. He only has one bank out in the field. Also very uncommon for the Dutch. Culverin's now taking shots against this villager. Force damage output against French villagers not that great. Villager down. Dutch is not eyeing for any more culverins at the moment. He should be able to forward another one right now. First person way forward. This hussar will go down. Skirmishers fire volley. I think the Dutch player may be eyeing to age up at this point in time. The amount of resources he has stockpiled up. French eyeing for some dragoons. Arsenal deployed on the field. I don't know what research he's got deployed on out. He doesn't have advanced arsenal research either, so I'm not sure why he got the arsenal out so early.
Oui.
Coin's now been consumed. Villagers are eyeing for this copper deposit. Maybe a good idea to go back for this copper deposit, or maybe just leftwards. The envoy will spot this. He can try socking these villagers in the face.
Votre ordre? Oui. Prêt.
Both sides are still just moving up. Got a falcon that's being trained out by the Dutch. More musketeers for the French. Got a flank of cavalry setting on up over here.
Votre ordre?
The Dutch is now playing on a fort. A fort wouldn't be half bad. Now it's the Dutch assigned for attack. Hussars and dragoons from one direction, trying to hit the artillery. The late response there by red, but it does potentially save the falconets while the cavalry got on top of it. Falconet does go down. Culver's still alive. One of Blue's falconets to go down. Blue's falconets need to just be moving at this point in time. They're just moving forward. More control there by the French. Got these units very stacked up. Routier could get some receive some splash damage over from the falconets. As all the falconets have gone. Nope, there's still one remaining. Does go down. More Routier now being pulled on the field. Skirmishers now engaging. Got a fort now being pulled out here, but looks like it was spawned way back at home. Maybe it's best to get the fort wagon back there. Blues has still a significant amount of force. Fort has not been started. Not sure where the fort wagon's at the moment. Does cancel the fort there.
Oui.
Blue's broken forward, trying to eye for the point of the fort here. They may be too close. If it's one spot that can put the torch down, pikemen do have good siege damage. Routier does go down there. Artillery foundry now being torched down, so is the stable. Fort looks like will be completed on the field. The Dutch has quite a bit of food and gold to work with. The Dutch can probably build some Costadors, help deal with this force. Fighting against musketeers, pikemen, and crossbows. Costadors will be excellent. Going the fact there's about 5 falconets there. Going for a cavalry cruiser. For us, or however you pronounce it. Fort Frederick Hendrick, really, has been put on the field. The falconets can make short work of it. Handful of skirmishers here for defense. Blues in a general move order forward. Needs to focus on the skirmishers, then the fort can go down. Another round of routiers here. Routiers not going to be very good versus this non-cavalry. French musketeers will of course report those routiers, especially when they're in low numbers. And there goes the fort. And that is going to be the end of the replay. This is grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.